Hey guys, it's Corey. Just wanted to do a follow-up on the last two videos that I sent. One of them being about driving traffic, one of them being about your mentality on guerrilla marketing and your own marketing campaign, and then the following one being about connecting with customers and seeing how many customers you can find something in common with, how many customers that you could find a commonality with, and point that out so that way you start to build the connection early on in the relationship. And what I wanted to do is just revisit the growth that we've made on that. So the folks that have taken that on and adopted that, they've made huge gains, right? So they've started to see, they're growing in their social media, their guerrilla marketing, their referral asking, they're growing in the way that they connect with customers, and they're recognizing how to make those connections and understanding that that's the most important part. But there are, 80 to 90% of us, that old 80-20 rule. So 80% of us that have not done anything different. And that's what I want to talk about today, is talk about our mindset when we have to do something new. So in Carol Dweck's New York Times bestseller, Mindset, the name of the book, she talks about there's two types of mindsets, a growth mindset and there's a fixed mindset. Now in a fixed mindset, if you asked everybody, do you want to grow and get better? Everybody says yes. But the reality is, you go back when we were kids and everybody had to raise their hand for, if they had the answer. Most kids are not raising their hand because they're worried they're going to get the answer wrong. And why that is because if they get it wrong, then they failed. And that means they have a fixed mindset that they are now a failure. Well, the growth mindset kids would raise their hand, and when they got it wrong, that was success to them because now I know the right answer. And those two different ways of thinking follow us along our entire life. And so now when you look at the last two things that I've asked everybody to do, which is focus on your guerrilla marketing and focus on connecting with customers, a lot of us have a fixed mindset, meaning if I try something new and it fails, then that means I'm a failure forever. Now, right now I'm good at sales. Now what if I try something new and it doesn't work? What if I try to connect? What if I try to grow and it doesn't work? Then somebody might say that I'm not good at sales. So why would I take the risk on ruining my own identity? And what I'm telling you guys is everything that you do in life, you have to look at as we're works in progress. Your sales career is a work in progress. What happens to good salespeople after 90 days? Somebody kept telling them, you're good, you're good, you're good. And then they realized, oh, if I do anything that makes me not good, now all of a sudden that ruins this identity that I have. That's a fixed mindset. Growth mindset is now I have to keep getting better because I'm just at my starting point. I'm a work in progress, and every failure is a stepping stone on the pathway to success. I love failing. People always ask me, Corey, how are you always happy? How could you always be in a good mood? How are you smiling after losing? Because I just learned something that I didn't know before. I just got better. When you were a kid, you were learning for 8 hours a day. That was the happiest you'll ever be. Now we don't learn at all, and we wonder why a lot of people are walking around depressed, because you're not learning, you're not getting better. And that's because we create these identities and we're stuck in this fixed mindset. So I'm asking you guys, have a growth mindset. Try something new and fail at it, because you're going to love the way you feel when you get better, when you look at it that way. But if you fail and you think that's an indictment on who you are as a person, that's a fixed mindset, and you'll never get better that way. So take the last two videos. Do more marketing, try social media, try guerrilla marketing, get better at referrals, try to connect with every customer you talk to today and moving forward, and find a commonality and something in common and make that connection. Have a growth mindset, not a fixed one. That's it for today. Talk to you guys soon.